Psychology English Class 8. Psychology English Class 8. Psychology of Doctors and Healers. So, what is this subject all about? How doctors behave? Because man is behavior, we are always behaving. A class of professionals have particular behaviors, and we have to learn it. Even you can say psychology of advocates, psychology of teachers, psychology of students. Okay, in the same way. So, especially I'll be referring to the psychology of Kerala doctors. And the behavior of the doctors also will differ from country to country, even from state to state. Yes. So let us see first what is the motivation of a doctor. What is the motivation of a doctor? I have made a random study and found out that as far as allopathy doctors are concerned, the social status is the first motivator. The social status is the first motivator for allopathy or modern English doctors. And second motivator is money. Yes. So, as far as other alternative healers are concerned, social status is not that much important to them. Alternative healers means it includes all healing system except allopathy or modern medicine. That's known as alternative medicine. And nowadays, uh, alternative medical system is developing, especially when there is Ayush in India. It is developing. Even many countries are accepting alternative medicines. Only 1 year back, only Qatar allowed to practice Ayurveda and homeopathy in Qatar. Right. So then you can see the doctors, different type of doctors. Certain doctors, they behave with patients very friendly. They do a bit of counseling also. And counseling is a must for all doctors and healers. Yeah. But unfortunately, the pleasing psychology is not included in the syllabus of the doctors. That is my map. Map means it can be my knowledge or it can be my ignorance. Right. So doctors must learn how to please the patient, the bystanders also. And allopathy doctors, they use a stethoscope for almost all the cases. A stethoscope is a medical instrument, at the same time it is a psychological instrument also. Yeah, people believe that doctors recognize and diagnose all the diseases using stethoscope. So doctors usually use that for almost all the cases, except psychiatry, I think. Okay, especially the medicine doctors, they use stethoscope. When old man told me to treat anyone, four things are needed: medicines, then mantra, Then yandram, that is tools. And also they say we need strategy. In Malayalam it is that Marunna, Mantram, Yantram, Tantram. All the four things are needed, but not in all systems. So doctors use that. There is another thing noted, or it is said, some doctors they prescribe unnecessary tests. We cannot say all doctors. Some doctors. It is said. Yeah. And some doctors accept commission from labs and all that. Okay? It is said. I have no proof for that. Right? People say so. Yes. Even from the pharmacies, doctors get commission. Owner of a pharmacy told me. How far it is true, I don't know. Okay. Now, another thing what has come to our notice is that in Kerala state in India, the life of allopathy doctors are lesser than an ordinary man in Kerala. Yeah. The life of an layman or an ordinary man in Kerala is 75, whereas it is only 62 for the allopathy doctors or modern medicine doctors. That is 13 years less they live. And it is a paradox. The people or the doctors who are prescribing medicines for the health of others, they live less. And this study was done by the Kerala chapter of IMA, and it was published either in Manorama Arogya Masika or in Madhurumi Arogya Masika. It's an health magazine. Yes. So why this thing is happening? So we can see two types of then other healers. As far as my knowledge goes, my observation is that old Ayurveda doctors or healers, they live longer. They live longer. Not the modern Ayurveda stethoscope doctors. And I have noted it in my area. Still I can see such people. That also has a study has to be made. Which category of doctors are healthy? Quite naturally, alternative medical practitioners are healthier than modern medicine doctors. These are only a random observation. All right. And a doctor should have a philanthropic mind. Hahnemann, the founder of homeopathy, said, curing the patient should be the mission of the doctor. Curing the patient should be the mission of the doctor. And some doctors believe that only their medical system or healing system is scientific. All other systems are unscientific or non-scientific. Recently, we know in Kerala, homeo medicine, arsenic album 30 was given to people even by the government. But allopathic doctor objected to it Not only that, they said that homeopathy should be banned in Kerala. Yeah, homeopathy should be banned in Kerala. Being a student of psychology, what I feel is that it's a clash of interest. Clash of interest. Okay, always there is clash of interest. Now, our government wants our college lecturers to work on Saturdays. Okay, but college lecturers, a section of the college lecturers are not ready to work on Saturdays. Clash of interest. So it is there. You know, when we think about the factors influencing the behavior of the people, personal interest is more important to anybody in general. Okay, so that's a wrong system. Although I'm not a doctor, I've been a counselor for the last 40 years. What I have noted is that every system has its merit and demerit. Our healing system or medical system has its merit and demerit. That we will have to agree. For emergency, allopathy or modern medicine is the best system. For surgical part also, allopathy is the best. But many, in some of the cases where surgery is recommended, other systems heals it. Okay, that's why it is said you take, whenever a doctor recommends an operation, you take a second opinion or a third opinion. In law also it is said, if you consult an advocate, you take a second opinion or a third opinion. Because everybody is saying his ignorance, knowledge and ignorance both. And knowledge and skill level, people have the same certificate but they don't have the same knowledge or same skill. And it is influenced by many factors: the motivational level, the learning level, the intelligence level, and all that. So, the patient also should understand the psychology of doctors. I have noted that some doctors, especially psychiatrists, prescribe some medicines, and pharmacists say, this medicine is not that good, so reduce it to the maximum, or don't take this medicine for long. Some pharmacists say, right? So every profession has his particular behavior. Yes. So how doctors behave, that was the matter of our discussion. At the same time, there are many philanthropic, man-loving doctors. Okay, they charge very less. They do counseling. They write lesser medicines. Okay. Anyhow, the behavior differs. We cannot generalize. All the doctors are the same. Every person is unique. We know that. In the same way, every doctor is unique. We can say that. Anyhow, we should also analyze the behavior of doctors. See, some doctors in European countries, they have a medical and psychiatric social worker with them, because busy doctors will not have time. So In some of the European countries, they have medical social workers who have passed MSW, and psychiatrists have psychiatric social workers. But in India, in Kerala, we don't have that system. One more thing is that the busy doctors will not take much time for each patient. That's also a problem. It is said in India, the average time taken by a allopathic doctor is 4 minutes. At the same time, in some of the European countries, it is 20 minutes. The more, the better, we all know. Okay. Anyhow, in brief, it is my random observation. No study has been done. Somebody may ask, have you done any study? No. It's a random study, a random observation. That's all. This class comes to you from Adv.Ismail Wafa plus 919847009508 7559880 200. Thank you.